Hybrid animals have long been a subject of fascination, curiosity, and sometimes disbelief. These bizarre creatures are born from the unlikely union of two different species.
We've all seen lions, tigers, and bears, but most people haven't seen an animal that contains DNA of all three. It's actually possible for certain animal species to be interbred and procreate strange-looking hybrid animals.
They blur the lines of nature's laws and even shock scientists. Imagine the unexpected offspring of species you'd never think would pair up. Sounds impossible, right? Yet, some hybrids not only exist but thrive. In this video, we'll dive into the world of weird hybrid animals, revealing astonishing creatures that have shocked scientists. Number 1. The Liger, lion plus tiger. The Liger is a hybrid between a male lion and a female tiger. Talk about nature getting creative. It is probably the most famous hybrid of all. These creatures are massive, often growing larger than either of their parents. What makes Ligers especially fascinating is their growth gene. Unlike their parents, Ligers continue to grow throughout their lives. Like and subscribe right now and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week. Scientists believe this is due to a lack of growth-limiting genes from the lioness and tigress.
Male ligers can reach a length of 10 to 12 feet, which makes them slightly larger than even large male lions or tigers in length.
Ligers can weigh over 900 pounds, making them the largest big cats in the world. But it's not just their size that makes them unique. It is the fact that they inherit the traits of both lion and tiger. They enjoy swimming like tigers, but they're also social like lions. However, most ligers are sterile, meaning they cannot produce offspring of their own. Number 2. The Tigon Tiger plus Lioness. If you think Liger is the only hybrid of a lion and a tiger, you're wrong. Switch the genders and you get another weird hybrid of the two wild animals, Tigon. The Tigon is the counterpart of the already impressive Liger, but unlike the Liger, a Tigon results from the union of a male tiger and a female lion. Tigons are often smaller than lions and tigers due to the presence of growth-inhibiting genes passed down by both parents. Despite their smaller size, Tigons have a fascinating mix of characteristics. They may have faint stripes, like a tiger, and sport a partial mane, like a lion. However, Tigons are less likely to grow as large as their Liger cousin. What's more mysterious about Tigons is their rarity, mainly because lions and tigers do not naturally encounter each other in the wild. Number 3. The Zorse, zebra plus horse. This next hybrid is a real wild card. The Zorse is an extraordinary hybrid of a zebra and a horse. While horses are typically gentle creatures, zebras are known for their wild temperament. The mixture of these two very different animals creates a unique combination of both personalities. Zorses inherit the stripe pattern of their zebra parent, but their body shape resembles that of a horse. Interestingly, they can also inherit their zebra parents' lively and independent nature, making them more challenging to train than horses. While Zorses are sterile, they continue to surprise researchers with their stamina and strength, often outshining both parents in endurance tests. Number 4. The Zonkey, zebra plus donkey. Yet again, when Mother Nature decides to mix it up, things get weird. Talking about the zebras once again, the Zonkey stands out as an amusing and peculiar mix. The offspring of a zebra and a donkey, Zonkeys sport amazing zebra stripes, usually confined to their legs, while the rest of their body looks more like a donkey's. These hybrids are rare because zebras and donkeys have different social behaviors. Not only this, they also have different mating patterns, making their union uncommon. Zonkeys inherit the strength of donkeys and the wild streak of zebras, making them feisty and difficult to domesticate. Scientists are particularly fascinated by how Zonkeys combine traits from two very different animals, yet their hybrid nature still creates such a well-balanced creature. Number 5. The Dolphin, false killer whale plus bottlenose dolphin. One of the most surreal hybrids is the dolphin, born from a false killer whale and a bottlenose dolphin. Interestingly enough, these weird hybrids are not only found on land, because this one is found in oceans. The name provokes the idea of an unusual creature, and the reality is even more bizarre. This hybrid was formed when a whale and a dolphin were kept in the same enclosure at a park. Dolphins inherit traits from both species, combining the intelligence and playful nature of dolphins with the size and speed of false killer whales. Dolphins have been known to live in captivity, where their behavior continues to baffle marine biologists. Their appearance is a strange blend of both parents, with their body size sitting somewhere between that of a dolphin and a whale. Scientists are still studying these rare creatures to understand more about their complex genetic makeup. No wonder they've kept our scientists hooked and tired. Number 6. The Leopon, leopard plus lioness. As if we didn't already have enough cool animal hybrids, let's talk about a Leopon. It's literally like a 2-for-1 special deal. Leopons are an exotic and rarely seen hybrid, resulting from the mating of a male leopard and a female lion. With the graceful body and spots of a leopard and the muscular build of a lion, Leopons appear both elegant and powerful. They possess the climbing ability of leopards and the strength of lion, a weird combination that has intrigued scientists for years. Leopons have only been bred in captivity, and while their appearance is mesmerizing, they often suffer from health issues due to their mixed lineage. Issues such as lower fertility rates and shorter lifespans are common in these creatures. Believe it or not, nature really does play fun sometimes. Number 7. The Kama, camel plus llama. In the hybrid animal world, the Kama stands out as a creation of scientific curiosity. I get it. I'm as baffled by this almost unreal mix as you are. The Kama is a hybrid between a camel and a llama, specifically bred through artificial implantation. These animals were created in the hopes of combining the endurance and strength of camels with the more cooperative temperament of llamas. But surprisingly, what emerged was a smaller animal with the size and strength of a camel. Moreover, the resulting creature had no hump and a gentle disposition like that of a llama. Kamas have been bred in very limited numbers, and while they are not as famous as other hybrids, they remain a remarkable example of genetic experimentation. If you think about it, Kamas sound like they can be cute little pets. What do you say? Number 8. The Beefalo, Buffalo Plus, American Bison. Straight out of a sci-fi movie, the beefalo is not just a scientific abnormality, but an agricultural experiment gone right. But spoiler alert, they're real. This hybrid between a buffalo and a bison was developed to combine the best traits of both animals.
The advantages are pretty cut and dry. They do much better in extremes, they do much better in the cold, they do much better in the heat. As far as the cold goes, they have a lot smaller and finer hair, and so they're able to withstand the cold significantly better.
The purpose behind this breeding was to get an animal that could provide high-quality beef. The result is an animal that is both productive and resilient, making it ideal for farming in harsh conditions. It's also important to note that unlike other hybrid animals, female beefalo are often fertile. However, males tend to be infertile in most cases. Number 9. The Grizzly Bear, Grizzly Bear plus Polar Bear. As the planet warms and polar bears are forced to move further south, their territories increasingly overlap with grizzly bears. And guess the result? Grizzly bears. Grizzly bears are a hybrid of polar and grizzly bears, two species that are surprisingly genetically compatible. Grizzly bears are larger than grizzlies, but smaller than polar bears, and they display a unique combination of behaviors. While polar bears are solitary and highly specialized for cold environments, grizzlies are more adaptable and social. Grizzly bears reflect this blend, with adaptations for both colder and warmer climates. Scientists have observed these hybrids in the wild, and it is a testament to how climate change is reshaping ecosystems in unexpected ways. Still wondering about the weird ways nature shows us its tricks. Number 10. The Mule, horse plus donkey. Okay, now this one's pretty common, and we all know about it, the mules. Perhaps the most well-known and widespread hybrid, mules have been used for thousands of years due to their incredible strength and endurance. A cross between a male donkey and a female horse, mules are more resilient and powerful than horses, making them ideal for carrying loads across rough patches. Mules inherit the best of both worlds, the confidence of donkeys and the strength of horses. But just as many other hybrids are, mules are usually sterile. What continues to amaze scientists and breeders is how reliable the mule's traits are. I mean, consistently producing animals that outperform their purebred counterparts in certain environments. Number 11. The Koy Wolf, Coyote plus Wolf. Next up, a fascinating hybrid known as the Koy Wolf has emerged from the interbreeding of wolves and coyotes in North America. These hybrids are particularly interesting because they blend the adaptability and resilience of coyotes with the size and pack behavior of wolves. Koy wolves are highly adaptable predators, often thriving in urban environments where purebred wolves would struggle. It's like nature decided to take the best of two animals and throw them into one quirky animal. Scientists have documented Koy wolves in areas where wolves have been driven out, indicating that this hybrid may be better suited for survival in advanced human habitats. Their existence provides a unique insight into how hybrids can fill ecological niches that neither parent species can. Number 12. The ZDO Yak plus domestic cow. You won't believe what roams high up in the mountainous regions of Tibet and Nepal. A hybrid known as ZDO. It's a breed between a yak and a domestic cow. This hybrid animal is known for its incredible strength and is often used as a beast of burden in high-altitude regions. ZOS are known for their larger size and greater strength compared to either parent, making them ideal for agricultural work in harsh mountainous environments. The hybrid vigor displayed by ZDO also makes them more resilient to cold and disease. The best part about the DZO is that the female DZOs, called zomos, are fertile. This trait is not present in many other hybrids. This specific trait allows them to be bred further with other cows or yaks. Number 13. The Savannah Cat, serval plus domestic cat. This next hybrid almost looks like it's from a fiction movie. The Savannah Cat is a hybrid that has taken the pet world by storm. A cross between a serval, a wild African cat, and a domestic house cat, the Savannah Cat is a unique blend of wild and tame. These cats are known for their large size, striking coat patterns, and dog-like loyalty to their owners. Savannah cats are highly energetic and intelligent, often requiring more attention and stimulation than typical domestic cats. However, because of their wild origins, they can sometimes be hard to care for, making them a controversial choice for some pet owners. Despite the challenges, their exotic appearance and playful nature have made them popular among exotic pet enthusiasts. It sure is a treat for people who take an interest in animals and are crazy about keeping pets. Number 14. The Jeep, goat plus sheep. This hybrid is so rare, it's practically a myth, except that it's not. The Jeep is a rare and quirky hybrid between a goat and a sheep. While goats and sheep are commonly seen together on farms, their genetic differences make hybridization uncommon. When a Jeep does occur, it tends to have the woolly coat of a sheep combined with the more slender and agile body of a goat. Jeep hybrids are rare because goats and sheep have different numbers of chromosomes, which typically makes crossbreeding unsuccessful. However, when they do survive, Jeep exhibits a fascinating mix of traits. They may inherit the playful, curious nature of goats and the gentle temperament of sheep. Their wool is often coarse and not as commercially valuable as sheep's wool, but their unique appearance and behavior still leaves farmers and scientists shocked. Even though Jeeps are a genetic anomaly, they are an excellent example of how the animal kingdom can still surprise us. I think humans are not the only ones who like to give and have surprises, eh? Number 15. The wolf. Wolf plus dog. We've all heard of hybrid dogs, but trust me, the wolf-dog hybrid is in a league of its own. Beauty and the beast, literally together in a package. These animals are the result of breeding a domestic dog with a wild wolf. Wolf dogs are known for their unpredictable nature, as they can inherit the wild instincts of a wolf while displaying the loyalty of a dog. Depending on the percentage of wolf DNA, these hybrids may have highly variable behaviors. Some may act like typical dogs, while others retain a wild and untamable streak. The legality of owning a wolf dog varies by location due to the unpredictability of their temperament. Scientists continue to study wolf dogs to understand the full extent of their behavioral range, which remains mysterious and complex. Number 16. The Jaguar Lioness. Prepare to be amazed by this mystical creature now. Another rare big cat hybrid is a cross between a male jaguar and a female lion. It is known as the Jaglion. These majestic creatures are typically born only in captivity, since jaguars and lions don't share the same habitat in the wild. The result is a stunning hybrid that showcases the best features of both parents. It almost looks like it has come from a perfectly designed animation. Jaglions usually have the powerful, muscular body of a lion combined with the distinctive spotted coat of a jaguar. They are incredibly strong and agile, capable of climbing trees like jaguars and showcasing the regal presence of lions. Their striking appearance makes jaglions a fascinating topic of study, though they are exceedingly rare and primarily exist in controlled environments. Number 17. The Narwal plus Beluga whale. The Narwal is one of the ocean's most intriguing hybrids. It is the offspring of a narwhal and a beluga whale. Both parent species are native to Arctic waters, and their overlapping habitats have allowed these hybrids to occur naturally. You may call it nature's marvel or mistake, but one thing is sure, it is a mystery. Narwhals inherit a mix of physical traits from both species.
They're usually found in the Arctic Ocean, but it's believed that this narwhal somehow got separated from his own family and strayed further south, where he then befriended the belugas.
Often having the body shape of a beluga with some features of the narwhal, such as the elongated head. However, they rarely inherit the narwhal's famous tusks. Their vocalizations also combine the distinct calls of both species, making their communication even more mysterious. Marine biologists are captivated by these hybrids, as they offer insight into how species with different behaviors and social structures can interbreed in the wild. This is one of the many mysterious ways of nature telling us about things we are yet to discover. Number 18. The Pizzly Bear, Polar Bear plus Grizzly Bear. Although distinct from the Growler bear, the Pizzly Bear is another hybrid resulting from the mating of a grizzly bear and a polar bear. While the Growler bear is often observed in captivity, Pizzly Bears have been spotted in the wild due to the overlapping ranges of polar bears and grizzlies, especially as polar bears are driven further south due to climate change. Pizzly Bears are fascinating because they showcase the behavioral and physical traits of both species. Unlike the solitary polar bears, Pizzly Bears are more social like grizzlies, and their fur is often a lighter shade, combining elements from both parents. This hybridization has scientists concerned. It kind of gives the idea that climate change is driving species together in unprecedented ways. This is one of the very markers of how fast global warming is happening and how much the environment is changing under this threat. Number 19. The Sheep-Goat Chimera. Remember the Jeep? While the Jeep is a true hybrid, a sheep-goat chimera is an entirely different biological phenomenon. Chimeras occur when cells from two different species merge into one organism rather than breeding. In this case, a sheep and goat embryo can fuse, creating an animal that is literally composed of two different species. The interesting yet mysterious part of this is that these creatures are not just hybrids. They are a living mix of two animals with distinct genetic codes. Sheep-goat chimeras have been born with parts of their body covered in wool, while other parts have goat-like fur. Another twist, their organs may also be a combination of both species. Scientists are particularly interested in these chimeras as they provide insights into genetics, cell development, and the boundaries of animal biology. Believe me or not, animals like these would really be an interesting subject to conduct a research or an experiment on. Number 20. The Grizzly Black Bear Hybrid. Grizzly bears and black bears are two distinct species with different behaviors and habitats, yet occasionally these two bears produce hybrids. Their hybrid is like an animal version of a remix, unexpected but awesome. They occur when the ranges of these species overlap, and they inherit characteristics from both. Grizzly black bear hybrids are usually more aggressive than black bears, but smaller and less frightening than grizzly. Their appearance is often a blend of both species, with a relatively slimmer frame than a grizzly, but a more muscular build than a black bear. They may exhibit intermediate fur colors, combining the brownish hues of a grizzly with the darker shades of black bears. Scientists are interested in how these hybrids might behave differently in the wild and adapt to changing ecosystems. Number 21. The ZDO Double Hybrid. We have been talking about hybrids a lot. Let's talk about something crazier. Hybrid of the hybrids. Yes, you heard it right. This one is a wild combination that's literally the best of both worlds. Enter the ZDO, a hybrid of two zoos. Not to forget that zos are the offspring of yaks and cows. The idea of a hybrid's hybrid raises even more questions about genetics and the limitations of interspecies breeding. ZDOs are incredibly rare, as most hybrids are sterile. However, when they do occur, these creatures are stronger and more resilient than their already strong ZDO parents. Their genetic makeup becomes even more complex, resulting in animals with unpredictable characteristics. This second-generation hybridization fascinates scientists as they study how hybrid vigor can continue into further generations, opening up new possibilities in genetic research. Number 22. The Liger Tigon Hybrid. Ligers and Tiglons. Once again, when hybrids themselves breed, the result can be even more confusing and unpredictable. As shocking as it may sound, it is true that Ligers and Tigons, while rare, can sometimes produce offspring. Their mix creates the Liger and Tiglon hybrids. These double hybrids often exhibit strange combinations of their parents' traits. Ligers may continue to grow to enormous sizes, like Ligers, while Tiglons may inherit the smaller stature of Tigons. This looks like nature has a shuffle button that it really likes to play with time and again. Anyway, this second-generation hybridization creates new possibilities for genetic expression, and scientists are interested in how these hybrids might behave or evolve in captivity. However, ethical concerns arise as further hybrid breeding can lead to health issues and genetic instability. Number 23. The cat plus dog chimera. While this might sound like a cartoon fantasy, there have been reports of chimera animals with both cat and dog cells. These chimeras are not hybrids in the traditional sense. Instead, they are created when two embryos fuse early in development. In some cases, these animals can show traits from both cats and dogs. The result is a bizarre creature that defies categorization. It is so hard to put into a category, even evolution has to take a second look. Jokes apart, though extremely rare and controversial, these chimeras offer a glimpse into the limits of genetic blending and raise profound questions about the nature of life itself. Scientists are careful to study these creatures to understand more about the process of chimera formation and how two species can coexist within a single body. Number 24. The Zubon. European bison plus domestic cow. Among the many mysteries of the animal world lies the Zubon. The Zubon is a hybrid between a European bison, also known as a wisent, and a domestic cow. This powerful hybrid was initially bred in Poland in an attempt to create a strong and disease-resistant cattle breed. Zubons are larger, stronger, and more resilient than either of their parent species. They are also capable of surviving in harsher climates and environments. They have the tough, muscular build of a bison, but their temperament is often more gentle, like cows, making them easier to manage. Though not widely bred, Zubons are a fascinating example of how hybridization can be used to enhance animal traits for practical purposes. Number 25. The Mulla Duck plus Muscovy duck. We aren't done yet, folks. I have yet another weird hybrid for you to see. The Mulla Duck is a hybrid between a mallard and a Muscovy duck. This crossbreed is often intentionally bred for meat production, as mullards are larger and faster growing than their parent species. They combine the adaptability of mallard ducks with the robust size of Muscovy ducks. Interestingly, Mulards are sterile, which means they cannot reproduce, but their unique blend of characteristics makes them highly valued in the farming world. Their behavior is a mixture of both parent species, as they are typically quieter, like Muscovy ducks, but still retain some of the mallard's lively personality. Number 26. The blood parrot cichlid, different species of cichlids. The last but the most bizarre and mysterious hybrid for today is the blood parrot cichlid. The blood parrot cichlid is a man-made hybrid created by breeding various types of cichlid fish, such as Midas and redhead cichlids. This hybrid is known for its bright, vibrant orange color and distinctively rounded, parrot-like mouth. However, its unusual shape and mouth structure make it difficult for the fish to eat properly, raising ethical concerns. Blood parrot cichlids have become popular in the aquarium trade due to their striking appearance, but they often require special care. This hybrid has continued to be a subject of fascination among fish enthusiasts, and I'm sure if you happen to encounter it someday, it will definitely keep you hooked as well. That's it for today's videos, guys. See you all in the next one. Until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.